you guys, this is Jerika. Welcome to my channel. Today's video is just going to be a eyebrow tutorial. I'm going to talk through and show you guys exactly how I get my brows the way I get my brows, because some people have asked me for a new eyebrow look, or not look, but eyebrow tutorial on how I do my brows, and I've never really done an actual talk through on what I do and how I get them to look the way they look. So if you would like to get more information on how to get your brows like this with drugstore products, then keep watching. Alright guys, so I'm just going to talk through this video to give you guys like an idea of what I do, because it was requested that I do a brow tutorial and my brows are like so messed up. You know, normally when I see these little hairs growing back, I'll get my little razor thing and get rid of those, because I cannot pluck for the life of me. I tried plucking, my eyes are watering so bad, I cannot do it. I don't know how anybody does it. But what I'm going to do is just show you guys what I'm using. So the first thing I'm going to use is my NYX Micro Brow Pencil. I just got this from my beauty supply store. It's a very good dupe to the Anastasia Brow Pencil. It was $9.99 at the beauty supply store. I hope it's not backwards on there, I can't tell. But what I'm going to do first is outline my brows, because my brows are uneven. So I have to like overcompensate on one and undercompensate on the other. If anybody else has uneven brows, you know the struggle. I absolutely hate it. But anyway, I'm just going to outline. Let me bring my mirror closer, because I need to be able to see what I'm doing. So I'm going to outline it. I probably should have shaped my brows first, but whatever. So I'm just going to outline it first, and I'll try and do it as light as possible so that if I mess up I can just wipe it away. So I'm just going to outline it. And that's all I'm doing for that brow. And then I do my very best to try and get this one to be, you know, the same as that one. So I'll have to come up a little bit higher on this brow, because it's not, like, my brows are not even, like you can clearly see that. Some people be like their brows are sisters, not twins. My brows are not even related, because they just suck. I hate my eyebrows. But anyway, I overcompensate on this one. So this one I go a little bit higher and just go like this and just try and mimic the other shape. So then I go back to this brow and I'll underline it, and as light strokes as possible, because sometimes I mess up. And I just try and follow my natural hairline, and you guys can see. And one thing I like about this pencil, it's super skinny. So all the other brow pencils that I've used in the past, for example this one, it's so fat and I couldn't really get like the definition that I needed. Compared to this one, as you guys can see, like there's a huge difference. So I like using the micro pencil way better. So then I'm just going to keep filling in. Concealer helps with that. You know, like I said, I do have to not trim, but whatever you call it, get rid of these hairs at the bottom, because, yeah. So this is how my brows look after I shape them. This is how I know what shape I'm going to go for. And if I need to fix something, I will fix it really quick. My brows are never perfect, but people are telling me my brows look amazing, and I'm just like, thanks. I don't see it, but yeah. So then when they're basically just about the same, like sometimes I have to redo some stuff, but it's totally okay because it's going to be filled in anyway. So then I just start filling it in the front. You know, you want to do light strokes because you don't want it to be too harsh. I hope this is in focus for you guys. But then it'll look like this, which looks really bad right now. That's why we're going to fix it. But then I get my little spoolie, if you guys can see it, this little spoolie, and I'll brush up and out, and then I'll brush like towards the rest of my hairs. But you just really want to get rid of this box here. Like, you don't want this to be black at the front. It's just not natural looking. This is what it'll look like, if you guys can see that. This is what it looks like so far. It's still pretty bad, trust me. It's still very bad, actually. But there's nothing concealer can't fix. Now, once I have it pretty much outlined the way I want it to be, you know, making corrections wherever you go, like, you can always, you know, fix it. That's what's so great. Like, I just try and eyeball how I want it to be. But now I'm gonna use my NYX, if you guys can see this, my NYX eyebrow gel. Now this is what keep my hairs in place. Like, at first I was never using gel. I would just do my eyebrows like this and then just use concealer, but I like to use this eyebrow gel now. It's also similar to the Anastasia dip brow, but way cheaper. So I just squeeze a very little bit of this stuff, like a dot so small, like it's a microscopic dot, because you really don't need a lot. And then this is the angled brush that I'm using, and I just dip a very little bit in it, and I'll start outlining the bottom of my brow. And like I said, I really only use this stuff to get my brows to stay, you know, in one place. Now this color is the Espresso, which is supposed to be brown, but I tell you guys, this stuff is like black. This stuff is black. I just kind of tap and rub a little bit because I don't want it to be. And then I just kind of bring some up, because you don't want it to be extreme, you guys. Like, this stuff is so black. And then I do the same to the other brow. Dip it back in the little dot that I had on my paper towel. Normally I use like a little card because it's easier, but yeah, I'll just outline the bottom. I'm constantly wiping and correcting while I do my eyebrows because they absolutely suck. So now this is what it looks like. And I still even feel like this is a little dark, but you know, this is just what I'm gonna have to deal with right now. I just used my Maybelline Fit Me concealer in the number 30. It's the only color I've ever used. It's my exact color. I'm afraid to try any other concealers because I don't want them to not match. And I know this matches, so I just stick with what I know works. And then I just outline. I'm trying to keep this in focus, but you guys know. And turn my head and just, and then I do the other side. Try not to use too much. Use the other side. Now this is also when you can like get rid of some of the extra black that you might have. And like, this is another way where you can make it look more even in the front by going up in your hairs a little bit. So now it's looking like this. Now you can see my brows are looking a ton better just from adding concealer, because like I said, you can overcompensate and go up a little bit into your hairs, because the concealer is going to make it look like it's freshly waxed. So then you just keep, you know, do it to your desired effect until it's the way you want it to be, and just blend in. So this is the finished look. Let me take my hair down. So this is how it looks when they're done. They're not perfect, they never are, but it was a requested video, so I thought I would do it. But that's all I do for my brows. You get a closer look. That's all I do.